What in the heck it do, YouTube fam? Your boy is back on the grind one more time. And if you can hear the raspiness in my voice, you guys are witnessing the aftermath of me being sick. And for those of you that do know, I know some of you guys know because you guys have sent me personal messages either on my Instagram or either just message me on YouTube as well, because I did post Happy New Year and kind of what was going on. But yeah, you guys, the vid, the Omarion, or whatever you guys want to call it, whatever people are calling it today, I caught it, man. It finally got me. I had went 2.5 years without catching that dang thing, and it got me. It got me, and I think I know where I got it, but I'm not gonna go into all that. But I think I do know. So, and partly could have been my fault as well. But you know, I mean, with this dang thing going crazy right now, I mean, everybody's freaking getting it now. Like when I caught it, people have messaged me, man, I'm sick, and so it's definitely going around like wildfire right now. So you guys stay safe out there. But I don't know, honestly, which one of the variants I caught, because my girl got it too. I think I got her sick, and she had just regular like cold type symptoms, like really bad head congestion, more like a bad head cold with a little bit of some other things, like she had a headache, things like that. But me, it hit me like a freight train, you guys. Like I was down I was down for about 7 days, probably about 7 days. I mean, I'm talking like everything you could possibly think of in regards to what they say you have symptoms of, except any of the respiratory issues. So, and that's the main thing with this, man. I know a lot of people suffer from, even still to this day, when they caught it like last year sometimes, it affects the respiratory system. So luckily it didn't go into my lungs, but everything else I got, man. It was insane. I had the worst sore throat ever. It was definitely the worst ever I've ever had in my life. I mean, any cough, any sneeze, I was dreading sneezing because it was like nails, guys, nails inside of my throat. It was horrible. So I dealt with that probably for a good solid 4 days of just excruciating pain in my throat. I kind of had a really bad fever. Oddly enough, we didn't have a thermometer here, so my girl had to go buy one. But one day I was just laying in bed and I was just literally burning up, you guys, burning up. And I have my little temperature, little laser thing here that you just get from like Harbor Freight. And I remember that I had that, and I was burning up. I yelled at my girl, I was like, yo, I'm burning up, man. I might have to go to the hospital, because it was like not good. I just felt really bad. And I asked if we had a thermometer. She said no. So, but she was like, I can go get one. I was like, well, I have this little laser thing in the garage. Maybe just go grab it real quick, and we can like at least get like a temp test, you know, to kind of just see what I'm reading. And as soon as she put it on my head, 106. And I was like, yo. And she was like, yo. I mean, she was like tripping the F out. So we did it again, and it read a little bit less. And then she immediately called her mom, and she was asking her mom stuff. So what we decided to do was, she goes, well, just hold off for a minute, just start alternating between Tylenol and Advil, and then see what that does. And immediately when I did that, it cut the fever like that. So it didn't go all the way away, but it definitely helped out a lot. So I just did that for like the next like 24 hours or so, and it brought my fever way down. So that was actually kind of scary, you guys, because I don't think I've ever been that hot ever. So, but anyways, you guys, I am on the up and up right now, and sorry for the raspiness in the voice, but I just wanted to just do a quick video and chime in just to kind of let you know what was going on with me. You know, it's been about 2 weeks or more since I've even posted a video, and it gave me a lot of time to think about what I wanted to do with the channel and where I wanted to go with it, how this build is gonna go and everything. Just sitting here, just thinking about some things, and with the channel and everything. And the channel's not going anywhere or anything like that. I'm still gonna finish the car, but I kind of decided that I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Just because I'm doing a lot, you guys. I am doing a lot. And especially with my business and everything, I definitely want to focus on that, especially with everything that's going on around here and people are getting sick like crazy. And I don't know how it's going to affect businesses. I don't really know if it is going to affect businesses or not, but the gym and fitness is a unique industry to be in during these times, because there's some people that are fed up with being home and they don't want to work out at home anymore. They want to get out, they want to be around people, they want to sweat with people, things like that. But there's some people that just don't want to be around people. They're scared of everything that's going on out here. They don't want to be around anybody. And so, we're kind of battling, a lot of different factors here. Also, here in the state of Washington, we have still some of the strictest rules as far as like mask mandates and things like that. So, and to be quite honest, you guys, a lot of people aren't abiding by the rules, and it's, and I get it, but at the same time, you can get fined for that, and I'm not trying to get fined for anything in regards to like asking my members not to wear masks. I mean, we literally have people call our place of business and just ask about, our rates, things like that and whatnot. And then one of the first things they ask is, are you guys requiring people to wear masks? And we're like, yeah. And they were like, well, this gym such and such on the street isn't. And we're like, well, we can't do nothing about that. I mean, that's on them, but we're not, because the thing is, if we get caught, then we get fined, and it's like $10,000 a day or something like that. I'm not paying that. So, it sucks that all the surrounding areas aren't following the rules, but at the same time, I'm not going to follow what they're doing either. So, we're battling a lot of factors. And so with all that being said, you guys, I just really want to put my efforts and things into really just kind of making sure that we survive all of this madness, and that we do our best to stay afloat, So, I mean, we're doing good. We're doing okay. We can pay the bills, but I mean, as of right now, we don't have a whole lot of extra funds coming in to pay ourselves. I mean, I'll be quite honest with you guys, and just so you guys can kind of know and put this into perspective. I haven't taken a check yet. We've owned this place, for, going on 4 months now, and I haven't taken a check at all, and obviously I'm funding other things. I'm funding this build. I mean, I had money already set aside for the car stuff, so that's what's really just funding it. But I mean, it's getting lower and lower and lower as far as my funds go, and as soon as that runs out, I'm not gonna have anything left. So luckily, I have a couple side gigs that are paying me some money and some funds. So I've been kind of just using that, meaning like I write workouts for people. I have a couple online things that I do and stuff like that. So that gives me a little bit of extra money, but I haven't taken anything out of the business at all for my own pay. So and kind of the same with my lady. I mean, she's taken a little bit just because there's some other things that she has to pay for as well, but we haven't taken anything out of the business, you guys, because we've literally been putting everything into it, and plus we have to pay our people too. So, and we knew going in it was going to be a little bit of a struggle or a stretch to kind of get the business kind of re-going again, which we're actually in a really good place, but at the same time, we knew we were going to have to make some sacrifices. So with that being said, I really just want to put a lot of my focus into the biz. And so I had to get creative, or I'm trying to get creative on how I can do both, how I can, put my attention on the biz, but still, step away from work and actually do what I love to do, which is these cars, especially since I have this car to kind of finish. So I think what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm not gonna stress out about the videos. I know I was pumping videos out like every day or almost every day, and I was doing that to kind of ramp up the excitement and everything for the Chevelle for when I get it. And so Now that's on hold because of just some other things, and I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a little bit. But I don't want to drag this video out, but I just at least want to just kind of just tell you what I've been thinking in regards to the channel and where I think it's going to go. So but anyways, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to probably try to put out maybe about a video a week. And I know there's some people out there that are pretty successful with their channels and kind of honoring that once a week type of deal. I'm not to the level where I can put out a video a day. And to be quite honest, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to make the videos, edit them, things like that. You know, to especially working on a car, it takes a lot to set up the camera, film what you're doing, you know, move the camera, your hands are dirty, then you're touching your phone, and you're doing all this and that. It just takes a lot of time, and especially for somebody like me that don't have a lot of time, if I want to do a task that's on the car real quick, I just want to go out there and knock it out and not have to worry about filming it. But at the same time, I want to film it because I want to use it as content for my channel, and I want to share it with you guys as well too. So anyways, with that being said, I just have to find a happy medium with it all. So I think what I'm going to do is just put out like a video a week, like maybe release a video like, I don't know, like every Saturday morning or something like that, or whatever. Just, and it'll probably be either a combination of content, like of different tasks that I've done on the car throughout the week, or it could just be something that I'm just working on through the week on that particular part of the car, and then boom, we do a video that week on it. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work out yet, but I think I am going to kind of just hold on the video per week. And what it'll do as well for the channel, it'll kind of just stretch the content out further, and I won't, you know, get done with the content so fast. Or, you know, by me putting out a video a day, I won't ever really run out of content by extending it out to one per week. So anyways, that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think about that. So anyways, in regards to the car stuff, I got some stuff for Christmas. My girls actually was going to redo my rear Camaro seats for me. They actually don't need to be redone, but they're just a slightly different tone and color than what I'm going for in my car. They're not too far off. They're like kind of like a little bit off black. So, and it actually will probably go really good with my car since I'm going with like a black and a gray kind of two-tone look in my car. So I think they'll look good in the car. So what I've decided I'm actually going to do is the BMW seats actually need to be reupholstered. Well, if I was putting them in another car, they wouldn't need to be reupholstered, but I'm putting them in my car and it's just not gonna look as clean. So what I think I'm gonna do is get some custom seat covers. And there's this company that I've known about for quite some time. I learned about them when I lived in Hawaii. They're very, very well known in Hawaii. They're called Wet Okole. And you guys can look them up, but they make really, really, really nice car covers. And they're kind of like that neoprene fabric, so you can get them wet, they'll dry like super fast, they're very durable, and they come in all kinds of designs, you guys. If you check them out, Wet Okole, I'm not sure if their website is wetokole.com or not, but man, they got tons and tons of designs, and they are form-fitting to your particular seat. So for example, when I went on the website just to see if they even make seat covers for my BMW seats, because they're not like your average, you know, bucket seats, and they do. They have the design of the seat on the website, and you can choose whatever color scheme you want and whatnot, two-tone, piping, like whatever. And so, and what they'll do is they'll give you like your top 3 colors, and then they'll send you swatches, or they'll send you samples of them, and then you can kind of choose from there. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go through those guys. They're pretty spendy. I think for those 2 front seats, they're just over 300 bucks. But they'll look really nice, and I can get the color matched somewhat or close as I can to the back seats for the that I'm gonna use for the Chevelle. So I think I'm gonna go that route, and then, you know, if it looks good, I'm just gonna keep them. And if you know, if it's something that I need to change kind of down the road, then I'll have time to kind of do that. But I think I'm going to do that for now. That way I'll have some really, really nice seat covers for the BMW seats. Also, I got some other just odds and ends. I actually have some headlights. I'll go ahead and show you those real quick. So I got some headlights here that my girl's mom actually got me for Christmas. And these are actually for, well, they're 7-inch round headlights. Let me open them up. And this is what they look like. So, and I liked them because they were different. And I'll be honest, I was never a fan of this kind of like bug-eyed kind of like look. I never actually really liked it. But over time, this actually has grown on me. So not this particular one, but just this look. And when I saw these, I thought they were really different. I might have a video still of me actually lighting this up. This is actually a daytime running light, and it's a turn signal. And then I think these light up for your headlights, and the rest of them all light up for your brights. These lights are actually for a Jeep, and I thought that it was kind of cool because I'm going with that satin black type look, and so I liked how they had that kind of like satin surround and that flat black surround look. And I also liked how I didn't have that traditional style lens. It was just different. So I'm hoping that they'll work. You can see that they're super flat, so I'll try to have to figure out how I'm gonna mount those in the car. But you know, worst case, if they don't work, I think they were really cheap. I think they were like, ended up being like $70, $80. And like I said, I got them for Christmas, so I'll try to see if I can get them to fit in the housings. I have the housings here for the Chevelle, so I'll see if they'll even fit around there and see if they'll even work. So who knows? But anyways, this will be a you know, something different and a nice compliment to the Chevelle. And shoot, other than that, you guys, my buddy's still working on the car. I mean, to be quite honest, as of right now, I have no idea when I'm gonna get the car back. So if he tells me he's shooting it for me to get the car back sometime soon, I'm not even gonna tell you guys. When I get the car back, I get the car back. I don't want to feel rushed into getting it done, which I don't, but you know, he's just kind of just working on it whenever he can. I don't have any set date or any expectations to get it done. I have a goal when to get it done, but I don't want to rush it. I know he's busy. I know that we've had some hiccups along the way. I know working on cars, what frustrations you can go through, especially when you're almost done with it and then things keep coming up with the car. So we're battling some things right now, and I know that his motivation has kind of deteriorated a little bit because it was almost done, and then now we're battling some other things that you know, we'll have to overcome. So nothing on him or anything like that. I just want to just get the car back when it's the right time for me to get it back. So anyways, you guys, that is pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of chime in and kind of just let you know what's been going on with me and moving forward, what's going to be going on with the channel. So that is my thoughts, and I think it'll work out really good for everybody. And shoot, I'm still here. I'm still going to be doing the car stuff, but I'm also going to be focusing on my day-to-day priorities and my life. And then shoot, going into summertime, hopefully we'll be kind of hitting on all cylinders, and we'll be able to enjoy a lot more content coming up as we get into the spring and summer. So anyways, you guys, if you're new to the channel, definitely think about subscribing, hitting that notification bell, all that good stuff, y'all. My name is Mr. Griffin 23. Happy New Year to everybody out there. I hope everybody had an amazing holiday and transitioning into the new year 2022. You guys stay safe. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go rest. Deuces. Peace out.